Hi guys, I'm making another video. Today is Friday, November 26th, I think. So today is my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today is my fourth day. I skipped a couple days. So under the first video in the description, I put a link to the manual that I made about 11 years ago about the detoxing from opiates with sodium ascorbate, ascorbic acid, vitamin C, mega doses. So at that time, I was on methadone for about 10 years. Now, the last few years, I was at a very low dose, probably between 5 and 10 milligrams per day. And when I started that detox, I was probably in like a couple of milligrams a day dose for a while. So right here are all the ingredients that I used at the time that I did the detox. So sodium ascorbate. Um, this is just a multivitamin. I got it like, well, this one is from my vitamin shop. Niacinamide, or niacin. I don't like how niacin gives me the flash. So I use this or vitamin B complex. And with niacinamide, with vitamin B, when you're detoxing, you can take larger doses. It definitely helps. The cayenne, I used to either take capsules or I would make the tea, green tea with like when you start, don't do a lot because it's going to be super, super spicy. Start with like a little bit, quarter of a teaspoon, and then you can work up to, larger doses. This is vitamin C, also just, vitamin C in capsules. This is niacin, and this is St. John's wort. And St. John's wort, I was taking in like large doses. I think they say here either like a capsule 3 times a day or 3 capsules at a time. When I was detoxing at that time, I was taking a large dose. I was taking probably like maybe 6 capsules a day. So since then, since 11 years ago, I've discovered a few other things to help detox, and those are gabapentin, but you got to take it in large doses. Once again, I just want to say, this is not medical advice. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a person that's been addicted to opiates, that's done a lot of research, and has tried all this thing on myself. So gabapentin, but you got to take it in large doses. I When I'm detoxing right now, I take probably about 900, maybe 1,000 milligrams, 3 times a day. Another thing that I take is rapinirole. You can take it. You got to take it at night. This is for restless legs. And another thing I take is quietipine. Now, quietipine will help you go to sleep. And the dose with quietipine is between 1 to 4 tablets at night. If you take 4 tablets, it will knock you out for like 12 hours. So after I did my the rapid detox a year ago, I couldn't fall asleep. I was taking like 4 capsules at night, and it would knock me out. You need sleep when you're detoxing, and most people, this is it's one of the things that will get you is no sleep. So if you take quietipine, it will knock you out. Doesn't matter if you're detoxing from what dose, whatever, it will knock you out. Oh, another thing, if you keep taking sodium ascorbate into the night, you will not fall asleep with that. Now, you're not gonna feel tired or like weird when you don't sleep. You're gonna feel okay, but you won't sleep. So if you're taking sodium ascorbate, make sure the last dose is around like 6 o'clock. So if you wake up at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, start taking it. They say to take 5 grams, 5 grams every 2 hours, right? So Yeah, just keep doing that so that it would build up. By the end of the day, you want it to build up to about 30, 40 grams. Grams, that's 30, 40,000 milligrams per day. So, first, second, and third day, I was taking gabapentin, and I was taking it probably like twice a day, about 1,000 milligrams per dose. And I was also taking sodium ascorbate and all this other stuff, St. John's wort, vitamin B complex, things like that. Now, if you take sodium ascorbate and you don't take anything for diarrhea, prepare for a diarrhea like you've never had before. I remember my last detox, I lost about 10 pounds. Right now, fourth day, I probably lost like 5 pounds. I've gone to, I think, like two notches on my belt, and I've tried 34 size pants. I'm usually 36. I tried 34 size pants, and they fit fine on me. So I've lost the size in just 4 days. Also, if you take cayenne pepper, that also gives you, it cleans out your body, it cleans out like your colon, your intestines, stuff like that. So that also will make you go to the bathroom. Now, I don't take anything to help me for the diarrhea. I kind of like when it cleans out my body, but you know, everyone's different. See how you feel. Also, if you don't take anything for diarrhea, get A&D cream. You'll thank me later. So this is the fourth day. Um, I woke up today. I kind of didn't really feel good. I took gabapentin in the morning. I started taking sodium ascorbate. Oh, another thing that I found very helpful is kratom. Kratom works great, especially like I felt kind of just not that great today, and I have kratom red Borneo, and right on the bottle it says that it's a relief from opiates. So um, make sure if you're gonna take it, you gotta kind of play around with the dosages. If you take a lower dose, they say it works more as a stimulant, and if you take a higher dose, it works more like a relaxing feeling. I usually take like 8 capsules at a time. Now I've taken the stuff before. I know how it makes me feel. So I took that in the morning, and that kind of helped me. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm smoking a CBD vape, and that also helped me a lot. So I'm smoking that, and I also have CBD in liquid form. Just gotta put it under your tongue, like I think it's like one shot, and you can do it throughout the day. That's also helpful. First day, I had a really bad headache. I took 800 milligram Motrin, and that's it. And then second, third day, I didn't have any headaches. Also, when you're taking sodium ascorbate, if you take it in large doses, so they say the way it works is it fits exactly into the opioid receptor sites, right? So if you take big enough dose, your head will start to buzz and like your whole body will be tingling. And I kind of like that feeling. So that's also been really helpful. Like the third day, yesterday was like that, and the second day was like that because the first day it builds up in your system, and then you keep taking it second, third day. There's a lot of it in your body. It cleans out all that crap that's in there. So another thing that I'm gonna do is once I get to day 7, right, I'm gonna start taking Naltrexone. Now, Naltrexone is an opiate blocker, right? So after I did my rapid detox, they told me that I could either do a shot, or I could take the pills. Now the shot, if you don't have insurance, it's about $1,000, and it works for a month. And the pills, if you're gonna get that, the script was about $40, and you just gotta take one pill a day. Now the reason why I want to do that, uh, so it works as an opiate blocker. But another thing that it does, I've read, is that once you start taking that, um, because it goes into the opiate receptor sites, if you do opiates for a long time, those receptor sites, those cells are, mostly dead, or, they haven't worked in a long time because you keep putting that crap in your body. But when you start taking naltrexone, it regenerates these cells right away. So once you start taking that, um, all these cells will pop up in your brain, and your brain will start making all these chemicals to help you recover, right? So you're gonna have all these new cells, and literally within like, I think I remember after my detox, within like a week to 2 weeks, I started feeling much better. I actually started feeling that my body was, recuperating, regenerating all the stuff. And so you will recover a lot faster than, if you don't take anything. So that's the goal. Get to day 7, start taking naltrexone. And if you basically go to the doctor and just say, look, I have this problem. Give me a script for naltrexone. It's not a narcotic. It works as an opiate blocker, so there shouldn't be any issues. Also, like, if you're gonna take that route, if you're gonna take naltrexone, they say you gotta wait 7 to 10 days, right? But I think, since the sodium ascorbate goes into those receptor sites and cleans out all that stuff, it shouldn't be a problem. But just in case, the first tablet that I will take and that you should take, don't take a whole tablet. Take like maybe 10%. Now it dilutes with water really well. Just cut it up, put a little piece, and eat it. Now I've taken naltrexone when my body wasn't cleaned yet, and it was an undescribable feeling. I felt like I was being skinned alive. Like every point on my skin was prickling. I, I had diarrhea that by the time by the time morning came, because I was so dehydrated, my body by itself was just twitching in such ways that I couldn't walk down the stairs. My legs were it was horrible. So don't take a whole pill. If you're cleaning out, you know, do a lot of sodium ascorbate and take a little bit. If you take a little bit, if you still have something in your system, it's not going to be that bad. But if you take a whole pill and you still have opiates in your system, ooh, it's an undescribable feeling. You know, that's why they put you under when they give you that stuff, because if you're if you're if you're awake and you're taking that stuff, forget it. Terrible. So that's the goal. Today's the fourth day. I feel much better since I've taken everything. I've taken my last dose of sodium ascorbate. This is what I used to measure it. This is about 5 grams. Oh, with sodium ascorbate also, it says to take 5 grams every 2 hours. Now, I've done it so much that I usually just do like 2 teaspoons at a time. I'll mix it with orange juice. You can also mix it with V8, or it's a bunch of different juices you can mix it with. So I've taken like two teaspoons, and that's probably about, I don't know, about 13 grams, 12 grams maybe. And I do it. I do 4 shots of it a day. My cat's going crazy a little bit. So, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for visiting my channel. If you like the content, please, like the video, subscribe. I would really appreciate it.